Hey everybody, welcome to another video. We've got a lot of requests to do a walkthrough through my gym, so that's what we're doing today. So sit down, enjoy, and check it out. All right, we're gonna start over here. We have jerk boxes from Rogue. Now, these things are amazing because they can replace your squat rack. You can do so many things with these. You can use them as a spotter for when you're squatting. You can use them for block pulls instead of doing rack pulls. You can do deadlifts off of them. You can do power stairs off of them. There's just so much you can do with these. They're very useful. I definitely recommend everybody, if you get a home gym, you get a set of these. Next, we have my bar rack. This is my homemade bar rack. So, made it myself. So, went to the hardware store, got the hooks, put the 2x4s up, put the things up there. So, that's my bar rack. Next, we have the dumbbell rack. So these are dumbbells ranging from 55 to 125, and then I got a set of 150s. They go up 5-pound increments. And then we got some kettlebells and some other stuff. Moving along this way, I've got a monster dumbbell over here, a power stairs device, a deadlift helper. One massive piece of equipment that everybody should have is a landmine. Now this thing, you can do a Viking press out of it, you can do T-bar rows out of it, you can do one-hand presses out of it, you can do one-hand rows, you can do all kinds of shoulder movements out of it. It is one of the most versatile pieces of gym equipment that you can get. I definitely recommend getting one. We have a Hex deadlift bar. The thing, it's a side handle, so it weighs about 90 pounds empty, so it's really good for training car deadlift. The Viking press handle, the stereo for the music. My squat rack. Now this is a powerlifting squat rack. You can also do bench out of it as well. So it has multi-uses. We also put a bench in here. We can do seated militaries, and we can also do standing militaries, obviously. And incline press out of this. So it's a very versatile rack as well. Has many uses to it. Obviously we've got one of the benches here. This is the one for inclines or flat bench. This is the one for bench press if you're going to do a competition. Have a 45-degree hyperextension machine. This also has a lot of really good uses. Plus we can do dips off of it when we bring this all the way up to the top. So it has multi-uses and is really cool. My shelves, instead of having stuff in my gym bag all the time in the gym and always fumbling through it, I went and put all my stuff on the shelves. So this works out great because I just walk up, if I need the shoes, whatever event I'm doing, I just grab whatever I need and we're ready to go. I got my bands here for the most part, except for the ones that are on the leg press, which you'll see here in a minute. But most of the bands for band work and stuff like that are there. The log for log press is in the corner. So it's pretty cool. It's 100 pounds, so it's easy to get in and out. Then my Atlas Stone platforms. Now these are kind of different. The top 5 are the heights of the old World's Strongest Man heights. And then the other one down at the end is 49 inches, which is the height of the Arnold when it used to be in the Arnold. So if you ever do that, there's a run of six stones here. My stones range from 170 pounds all the way up to 440 pounds. So it's got quite the variety in here. Moving along, plus we got a nice platform for it. Moving along, we have sandbags behind you. So these are all different weights. This one's 290, this one's 320. This one's pretty light, I think it's like 170, because we have a lot of different people coming out here and training. The tire for carrying drags, also a sledgehammer for hitting the tire with. So multiple uses for a lot of equipment out of here. The leg press, which I always pretty much leave loaded at this. And then I also have the Cerberus 200-pound bands on here. So each band adds 200 pounds to the weight, which is great because then I can put less weight on and it doesn't destroy the ball bearings of the leg press, which is awesome. Also have a IFSA shield right here. So this thing's 402 pounds. The trick is to pick it from the ground with that foot on it and carry it as far as you can. So training with this thing has definitely helped me get the world record in that event. Another monster dumbbell, that's a Slater dumbbell. It's graded floated at about 220, so it's a lot of fun to work with. Some bag tosses for doing the sandbag toss. So we put uprights into the yoke and we toss over 15 to 16.5 with the bags. All the bags have the weight written on the top. So this bag's 45 pounds, that one's 50. So we get them loaded up that way. Around to this side, I have a Thomas inch dumbbell, which is right here. One of the actual ones. This is 172 pounds with a 2-inch handle. And then I got a Slater block. So it's at 280 right now, but it can be set at any weight. We just let the sand and the lead shot out and we can adjust the weight on it at will. Okay, that's pretty much the inside of the gym. Out over here, going this way by the front door, we have the pull-up area, which we can do pull-ups and dips off of if we like. So we can get our back work in here. I have the Rogue Farmer's Walk yoke handles sitting out here. I try to keep them under here so that the weather doesn't quite get to them as much. Nice little 290-pound keg from when we do medleys out in the street and we don't want to pull the stuff out of here. And next is the side of the house. Now, so when we bought this house, there was a little tiny wall. It was only like where the first brick is on this wall. When we moved in, we had the wall installed and we put the gate in so we could keep everything hidden. So if you come in, now we have all, farmer's walk stuff in here, the old gym bar holder in here, a single finger in here, 2 different sets of farmer's walks, a sled, the top half of the Rogue yoke, a yoke that I use all the time. This one's 300 pounds empty, so it's good, it's versatile, and even the women can use this yoke. So it kind of works for everybody. The Rogue yoke, when loaded, is 655 pounds empty, so it makes it a little difficult for people that aren't quite at the skill level that we are. There's a frame back there. There's a lot more kegs full of concrete and stuff back there. There's some wheels for an axle clean and press. There's also tires back there to flip. And that's pretty much everything that we have here to train with. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the home gym tour. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit notifications so you don't miss anything that we put out in the future. If you ever do a home gym yourself, this is kind of where I started. I'd love to see where you take yours to as well. And as always, train hard, train smart, and be the best you can be.